the bronze medal match. It's Ukraine versus India, Team 2. So we'll be bringing you live coverage of that and all the finals actually over the 5 days here at the Munich WSPS World Cup. It's been a wonderful time so far in Munich. We went out last night and had a look around, and it's amazing to see how many of the electric scooters are littered, and I say littered in a nice way really, littered around the city. We managed to get on one. In fact, two of us, me and my colleague Jamie Stangroom, who's the announcer here today, managed to get on a scooter. So if you do search for me on Instagram, Rory McAllister 1978, you'll see the video on there with two of us managing to get on one of these electric scooters. And it still went. It still went. I mean, clearly these things are built to hold, I don't know, 180, 200 kilos, something like that. But yes, there we are, people chatting and mingling. It's such a friendly world in the world of shooting. Anyone that's involved in the sport will know this. You'll meet friends for life. You'll meet people who will then be almost considered as family. And certainly even relationships blossom, not only just friendships, but sometimes romantic ones as well. And a few relationships that I've seen in shooting do come to mind. So we're just chilling out, really. We're just having a bit of a mingle before it all starts here in Munich. This is the second event of the day so far. We had the 50-meter mixed prone earlier today. What a final that was as well. It's just, and to see a world record, it's always fun, isn't it? And it's always, you remember the moment sometimes more than you do with even seeing medals when a world record takes place in front of your eyes. So there's Tom, our cameraman. You can see him running into space as the athletes come out. Once again, I love the way Singaraj has that pork pie hat on that he had on yesterday. Such a fashion guru. Look at him go, brilliant. You've got to do shooting with style, haven't you? So Jamie Stangroom, our announcer, is doing the intros at the moment. And then I'll run over them for you as well when they appear and pop up on our screen. Well, we had a really busy finals hall for the 50-meter finals, so expecting a nice crowd for this one as well. Just announcing the jury member in charge. And our Chief Range Officer for this final, there he is on screen. That's Ralph Hornebert of Germany. Ralph has been the Chief Range Officer for the majority of these finals so far. So he's asked the athletes to take their positions. They'll get 3 minutes. Bit of sighting time, which I sometimes and often call the exciting time, because this is when you feel the tension of a final, you feel the atmosphere, it's all about to happen. The drama is all about to unfold in front of our very eyes. Singaraj there with his, I do love his hat. Shooting with style. So it's a 10-meter, first to 16 will claim the gold. Not quite sure the bullseye is 11.5 millimeters though, that would be, that might be a bit wide. So if you're watching on YouTube, wherever you are around the world, then do say hello. Nishad, are there any Indians here? Yeah, Gupta says, yeah, she's in India. So nice to have you, Gupta. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks, Nishad, as well. Is that Mithileth, I think is your first name. and then Kumar Nishad. Do keep your comments coming in. It's always nice to receive them. Zaleski, Denishuk, who made a final yesterday, just checking his pistol. Certainly seems to be uncomfortable with something. Arushi Durad, hello. Hello back. Hello to you. Whereabouts in the world are you, Arushi? You haven't told us. You've just said hello, which is very polite and nice, and we do like that and welcome that kind of thing. But be nice to tell us where you are. Perhaps even say what you've been up to, or if there's anyone that you'd like to say hello to. So the Indian team seem content with their sighting time. They seem to think to myself, yeah, happy to chill out. I look at that for a philosophy. I like self-discipline. I like to defeat myself. Self-discipline certainly has a place, but self-defeatist.
3 minutes preparation and sighting time. Start.
So there we go, the Indian team now starting their sighting time, as are the Ukrainian team. Aleski's philosophy, success comes to the one who acts. Indeed. So Mithilesh says that India are the best. I want them to win the gold. Well, in terms of this match, this is the bronze medal match, but yes, India are in the gold medal match. They'll play Iraq for that accolade of the gold medal. The gold medal match will come up after this particular bronze medal match. So India could bag themselves 2 medals. They could get a bronze and then a gold or a silver. This is just the bronze medal match for now. So the announcer, Jamie Stangroom of Great Britain, is just running over the rules of how this competition is going to work. Look at this, though. Singraj built a 10-metre and a 50-metre shooting range at his house during the COVID-19 pandemic. Most people in England that I know built a pub. But no, Singraj, he goes and builds himself his own range. Superb. What an effort. So it's the first team to 16, essentially. Each team has 2 athletes. It doesn't matter who shoots first in the allotted time, as in terms of the team members of each country. They can shoot when they wish. We will then combine their scores, and the highest combined scores will get 2 points. If, for whatever reason, the 2 teams therefore score an equal score, then that'll mean that each team will have 1 point each, and it's the first to 16. They can get very, very exciting, these team matches, particularly if it's close as well. So that's our jury member in charge. So Arushi, thank you very much for getting back in touch. Till what date are the competitions going to continue? I was just surfing and came across the channel. Well, hopefully you've subscribed already, Arushi. The finals are going on until next Tuesday. So today's Saturday, day 2. Tomorrow, Sunday, will be day 3. Day 4 is Monday. And then day 5, Tuesday, will be the final day of competition here at the Munich 2022 WSPS World Cup. I'm assuming, Rushi, that you're in India. I myself have only been to Delhi. It's my one and only trip to India. I would like to see more of the country. I'd particularly like to go to the Goa area, perhaps for a holiday. I've also really wanted to go to Sri Lanka as well. It's such a wonderful part of the world. The climate and the food, and the scenery, and just the complete difference that you see in India, certainly compared to England, where I'm from. Cows in the middle of the road and things like that, and lots of smiley people and happy people. So yes, if you're just joining us here on YouTube, you haven't missed anything just yet. We're getting into this bronze medal match for the mixed team 10-metre air pistol. It's Ukraine versus India. Nice to see a lot of subscribers as well. The tally is going up. I just wonder if we can hit 85,000 at some point. It would be nice. If you are watching on Facebook, don't worry, we haven't neglected you. We are also thinking of you too.
Stop.
So the first points in this bronze medal match.
So there we have it then. The first series is now complete, and the first combined score has come in at 19.4 for the Indian team. So they're off and running. The team of Pathak and Singh Raj.
Next competition shot.
India lead 2-0.
Start.
I'm now being told on the comments to explore Mumbai. You bet. Drop me an invite. I'll get my passport and come. Would love to. .8 from India. Aleski is still to shoot. Here he is.
Stop.
Another 9.3, 13.9. And it's just not going to be enough, is it? No, it's another 2 points to India, so they move 4 clear. Look at this. I mean, there's such class throughout the whole country of India when it comes to shooting, particularly in pistol and rifle. I've met some wonderful people over my time. I had a lot of Indian friends when I was a child growing up, playing lots of cricket in India, in England even. And throughout most of my childhood, growing up into my teenage years, we had a lovely Indian family that lived opposite us, and we used to enjoy it so much when they had a wedding because there was so much food to eat and so many good times, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful experience. And like that, as I said, to go to India for the first time at the ISSF World Cup, that was back in 2019, was an absolute treat. I very much look forward to getting back. So we're going into the third series. So Chief Range Officer Ralph Hornberger has called load and start. There we go. It's really important that the athletes follow these commands because you don't want to end up with a yellow card. Look at that. These two pistol shooters next to each other. Almost identical in terms of stature. A slight tilt of the head to the right from Singh Raj. We do love his hat. Why wear a visor when you can wear a hat like that? So the combined scores, India once again, look at that in front. 20.2, a 10.2 and a 10.0. Even though Arena Liaku scored 10.3, it's not enough. India edge further in front. It's now 6 points to 0.
Competition shot. Load. Start.
So can the Ukrainian team even catch up here? It's combined scores that equal points. If the two teams were to score the same point, the same highest total, they would get 1 point each. Says Samida Pathak, she's taken her shot. Sorry, Singh Raj has taken his 10.4. I think he's just having a quick word as Samida takes hers. She's got 8 seconds left. She better get on with this. 5 seconds left.
Stop.
Oh, was that within the time? 7.9. So it says the combined score at the moment 18.3, but I think that the jury in charge are just having a look at this. .3 from the Ukrainian team. And I think the jury are just having a chat here to see whether or not
Confirmation then, in fact, the points go to Ukraine, scoring a combined total of 19.3. So their first 2 points on the board. It's now India 6.
So it's just being explained, yes, that Ukraine with a 19.3, it does seem as if Samida Pathak managed to shoot within time. Just only ever suggest, though. Which means Ukraine are up and running now.
Short break.
It's India 6, Ukraine 2.
The shot of the Indian team was overtime.
No, yeah, it has been called overtime. I thought it was. It looked as if it was.
To the Ukraine anyhow. So this has been corrected. Now we can go on.
Okay, so that's Ralph Horberger from Germany. He's just the chief range officer saying that actually Samida Pathak's shot was indeed actually
Start.
after the clock, which certainly from my eyes it seemed, but no matter, it means Ukraine have got the points anyway. So this is Irina Liaho of Ukraine alongside Samida Pathak, who this time takes her shot well within time. Wavering around, and I think she's a bit disappointed with that, with an 8.5. So look at this, the Ukraine team starting to creep back now. A 17.5 from India and an 18.5 from Ukraine.
For the next competition shot.
Thank you very much for your comments as well on YouTube. If you are watching us live on YouTube, this is our
Start.
second event coverage of day 2 of Munich 2022, the WSPS World Cup. So do keep your support for whatever team you are cheering for on the comments. And if you're watching on Facebook as well, then hello to you as well. So 10.4 from India this time. And look at that, Aleksei Denisuk just shaking his head of Ukraine. There was a chance there. Let's see what happens. Just another 10, that's 20. I mean, with the Indian score of 10.7 and 10.4, that was going to be very, very hard to beat indeed. But it means that the Indian team do creep in front ever closer. They're now halfway to that 16 total and claiming bronze. That's Jörg Brockamp, a man I got to know very well throughout my days in the ISSF. He's been involved for many years in the German Shooting Federation.
Start.
So 7th series. The Indian girl is on fire, says Miss Halish Kumar Nishad. Thank you very much for your comments. Lots of Indian flags appearing on the comment section of YouTube. Thank you for that. There's Samida Pathak. 7.9 from her and 10.2, so a combined total of 18.1. It's not going to be enough this time for the Indian team. Look at that, Ukraine, 19.5. So they claim another 2 points. This is the closest they've been, the Ukraine team, to the Indian team since the beginning of the competition, when India went in front 2-0.
For the next competition shot, load.
So 8th series.
Start.
Chief Range Officer calls load, then start. With 50 seconds on the clock. Just looking now at Aleksei Denisuk of Ukraine. Had a fantastic day yesterday with the medals. Took one of each colour, a gold, silver and a bronze. 10.8 from Aleksei Denisuk of Ukraine and 8.5 from Singraj. 7.9 from Alina Liahu.
Stop.
And an 8.7 from Samida this time. Look at that, a 17.2 total. This is tense stuff. 18.7 from the Ukraine team. It's all square, 8 all. They're both halfway to the 16 total and on their way to this bronze medal.
For the next competition shot, low. Start. Stop.
So Samida once again, look at her.
Time out, India.
So disappointed with herself. A 7.6. India have called a timeout. The coach goes over. I think he's just calm down, take your time, I think he's saying. Again, Singraj, I think he just nods his head to say, sure, okay, accepted, we'll do our best. So the gold medal match is coming up. That's between India and Iraq. That's Rabina Francis of India and Manish Narwal for India. And then for Iraq, it's Sara Al-Shabani and Ali Musa. And the gold medal match will follow shortly after this bronze medal match at the moment. So Ukraine now in front for the first time, 10 points to 8. India have just called their timeout just a second ago. Here's Singraj on screen at the moment. This is Series 10. Anurag Nayan says that he's pretty sure that actually Samida Pathak is just having problems concentrating today rather than having any issues with her pistol. So look at this. The Indians aren't done yet. They're fighting back. A score of 19 combined. That's 19.9 to 9.1. Not their highest total by any stretch, but nonetheless getting quite a bit of applause from the Indian supporters that are gathered here in the finals hall. So 10 all. 6 points to go. If at any point the two teams do score the same combined score, they will get 1 point each. So 19.8, look at that, just 0.1. 10.4 and a 9.4 with a combined of 19.8 compared to India's 19.7. These fine, fine margins in shooting, it can be so cruel. Ukraine are in front, 12 points to 10. Here's Alaski Denisuk of Ukraine. Look at his focus. Trying to stay as still as he can. Looks down, a 9.0. Let's see what the Indians can respond with. Samida Pathak again with a score in the 7s, a 7.8 and a 9.0 from Singraj. I don't think it's going to be enough because there we have, yeah, Arina Lahayu has got a 10.1. That's a 19.1 combined total. So it means Ukraine are now in front with the furthest they've been. Now 4 points clear of India, 14-10.
For the next competition shot, low.
The first team to reach 16 will claim the bronze medal.
Start.
Here's Alaski Denisuk. So 9.3 and a 9.7 from India,
The results
which isn't enough, which means now that Ukraine have done it with a combined score good enough to give them another 2 points, which edges them to that magical 16-point total. That's exactly what they needed. There they are. That's Irina Lehahu and also Oleski Denyusuk of Ukraine, the bronze medalists in the 10-meter air pistol mixed team. There they are, just kicking heels. So commiserations to the Indian team. They fought very, very well. Samida Pathak, though, I think just too many scores in the 7 zone. And Singraj just giving her a pat on the back there. I do love his hat. Look at that. If you're going to come shooting to a final like this, then at least do it with some style. And Singraj definitely has done that. It's not over for the Indian team, though. They'll be up in just a second in the gold medal match. Rabina Francis and Manish Narwal will take on the Iraq team of Sara Al-Shabani and Ali Musa. The gold medal match coming up in just a second. But for now, the bronze medalists, there they are, just getting a hug from their coach as they're congratulated by the Indian team in the middle of this wonderful finals hall here in Munich. The setting for the 1972 Olympic Games, which started back on the 26th of August 1972 and ran through to the 11th of September. So this very building coming up for its 50th birthday. And it's just lovely to still see it used today, and what a fine facility it is. That's German engineering for you. So from me, Rory McAllister, for now, we'll be back with the gold medal match in literally just a few moments. So if you would like to stay on YouTube, you're more than welcome to do so. It's very, very nice to have you. Do keep your comments coming in as well. Likewise, if you're watching on Facebook, then thank you for joining us. But for now, we'll just say ta-da, as we would say back in England, and we'll see you shortly.
Paralympics team 10 meters air pistol SH1 gold medal match. Athletes to the line. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes.
On firing points H and G, representing Iraq, Ali Musa and Sarah Al-Shabani. Assisted by Haidak Jazira. On firing points D and C, representing India, Manish Nawal and Rubina Francis. Assisted by Subash Rana. Ladies and gentlemen, for this gold medal match, our jury member in charge is Carlo Neben of Germany. The chief range officer is Ralph Honebar, also of Germany. Good luck to both of our teams in this gold medal match.
Take your positions.
Good afternoon and welcome back then. The gold medal match is about to begin. The athletes have just been introduced and I'll just remind you of who they are. The Indian team 1 versus the team of Iraq for this gold medal. So India and Iraq guaranteed a medal, just depends which colour, could be gold or silver. My name is Rory McAllister. If you were joining us thank you, yeah, just waving just because of my name, thank you. If you joined us on YouTube for the bronze medal match, then thank you very much for doing that. And likewise, if you are joining us on Facebook. People asking why our mic was muted in between each final. Well, it was just to give us a bit of a rest because these days here in Munich are very, very long. Yesterday, the day was literally, we were pretty much on air reporting on finals between 10 in the morning and 5:30 in the afternoon. So thank you very much, Akhilesh Kumar. The voice is unmuted. I'm back now, and Akhilesh, thank you very much for your comments. So yeah, we literally just muted down just in between the bronze medal match and this match, just because, well, it's just nice to take a break, isn't it, so that you're refreshed and ready to go. So this is day 2 of the Munich 2022 WSPS World Cup at the 1972 Olympic Games venue. It's still used to this day. We had an earlier 50-metre prone final. We saw a world record as well from Veronika Vladovic. Absolutely brilliant. And we had a bronze medal match just a second ago. Ukraine picking up another medal. It's I think their 5th medal of the competition so far. They've certainly been doing very, very well. They had a medal of every colour yesterday. So yeah, they now have 2 golds, 2 bronze and 1 silver, 5 medals in total. India on 1 gold, 1 silver. They have also 1 gold in the team event as well. So they have 3 medals, India in the medals table. They are 2nd. So they're certainly going to claim their 4th medal throughout this particular match. It'll just depend on whether or not it's gold or silver. So just looking at Rubina Francis here. She's alongside Manish Nawal. And the team from Iraq is Sarah Al-Shabani and Ali Musa. So Rubina tells us that sport is everything in her life. Well, that's a very good motto to have, isn't it?
Preparation and sighting time start.
There's Manish Nawal just getting settled in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to...
So it seems that he loves Argentina football, Lionel Messi, and Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt. I mean, who doesn't like those 2 idols?
World Cup. We've just had the bronze medal match
See, this is it though. When you're a shooter at this level, it could even be that Manish Narwal is an inspiration to you watching right now. So although he's saying about Usain Bolt and to Lionel Messi, when you get to this level, you can become very influential. There's Sarah Al-Shabani of Iraq. I'm loving the Adidas headband. Look at that. So my name is Rory McAllister of Great Britain. I'll be your commentator for this match. Hello to you. Thank you, Ranjan. I think you're asking who I am. Hi, Mr. Anchor. That's a very American term, isn't it? To anchor something from the film, for example, like Anchorman. We don't really say that in England. We just go with news presenter or news reporter, broadcaster. Certainly when you work for the BBC, like I do. So yes, let's just go through what's going to happen here. 16 points is the target. Now, obviously, in shooting on a 10 metre, the highest score you can get is a 10.9. So that's at the target. So the idea is that each team member can shoot in no particular order. The combined score will then be put forward, and the highest combined score through each series will be awarded 2 points. If in the event that both teams' combined score is exactly the same, then each team will be awarded a point each. And essentially, it's a race, if you like, to 16 points. Whoever gets to 16 first will take the gold medal, and the other team, even if they score 0 points, will end up with a silver medal. So India are going to notch up another medal on the medals table. They're second behind Ukraine in the medals table at the moment, and you'd expect India to be there or thereabouts at a competition like this, particularly with rifle and pistol. They are so strong. So a few seconds left. The local time here is 1:15 in the afternoon for this gold medal match. We are in Munich, Germany on day 2 of the WSPS World Cup. There are 5 days of competition. We'll be bringing each and every final live to you on YouTube and on Facebook. You can access them via the WSPS website. So Chief Range Officer is called Stop and Unload. It's vital that our athletes adhere, that means listen to, the commands of the Chief Range Officer. Thank you very much to Prashant. Your voice is nicely fixed in commentary with words. Thank you very much. Well, I've been doing it for 20 years, so I'd hope so. I like to bring a new way of doing commentary as well. It's about talking to the audience, talking to you, and us all involving ourselves in this final. So there we go. The Chief Range Officer has called start. This is it. It all begins. That's Rabina Francis with a 10.3. What a great start for India. Iraq respond with a 9.6 and a 10. What can Manish pull out of the bag? A 10.6. Look at that. So there you go. The first combined total for India, 20.9. Iraq with a total of 19.6. That means that India have the highest total. They are awarded 2 points. So the Indian team are up and running. It's the first team to 16 points who will claim gold. Here's Series 2.
Start.
Such high level of shooting here. And I think it's just so brilliant to be able to bring these events to you live as well and give para sport the same stature and the same coverage as it would do anywhere else. So look at this, a 9.2 and a 10.7. I mean, Manish really just helped pull up that combined score there. Indian coach, yes, is just saying, watch the trigger finger. And I think Rabina Francis is like, yeah, I perhaps just pulled a bit too early there. But India are 4 points now in front. This is the third series. There's the hand of Manish Narwal. So still. Iraq with a 7.6 and 9.4. That gives them a combined total of 17. But once again, India have managed to do it. Look at that, 18.3. So it's 6 points to 0. I think even Manish Narwal is starting to enjoy this. Look at that. Look at the reaction from him. I just got to keep this up. Quick advertisement there for a bottle of water from one of the local supermarkets. I'm not even sure that they've paid for that endorsement. Here's Robina Francis. Oh, a 7.2. The coach there's grimacing. But look, they've still managed to do it though, despite a 7.2 and a 10.3. India combined with 17.5. Iraq, meanwhile, with an 8 and 8.9 from Shabani and Musa, a 16.9 total. India are halfway there to the gold medal. They are 8 points in front. 16 points will claim the gold. And even if Iraq don't score anything at all in terms of points, they will claim a silver medal.
Start.
Thank you very much for your comments on YouTube as well and on Facebook if you are watching. I'm being asked which team I'm cheering on. I don't cheer on any team at all. It's an old BBC rule that you just commentate on what's happening. You say what's happening in front of you. You don't have any favourites. You don't necessarily even follow your own country. It's just about being impartial and reporting on what's happening. So the Indians have done it once again. Look at that, a 10 this time from Robina Francis. That's an improvement. She looks back at her coach. I think she's saying, is that good enough? And I think this time he's saying, yeah, that'll do. A 10.7, so a 20.7 total. Meanwhile, Iraq with a 17.5 total. It means India are 10 points in front. Look at that, and rightly getting the applause as well from the crowd who are gathered here in Munich, Germany. Here's the 6th series.
Start.
Here's Sarah Al-Shabani. I do love her headband. She's got a 9.8. Robina Francis with a 10.1. She's getting better. Musha with a 9.2. That gives Iraq a combined total of 19, but it's not enough. Once again, India just edge in front. A 19.9 total is higher. That means another 2 points are awarded to the Indian team. They are 4 points away from gold.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
So the gold medal is in the Indian team's sights. Manish Narwal, who's just shot so well through this final, really showed his class. It's been superb. A 9.4 from Robina Francis, 9.2 and a 9 from Iraq. It's probably not going to be enough, is it? 18.2, no, it certainly isn't. The Indian team again with an 18.7 total. Even scores in the 9s. Look at that from all 4 shooters. India with the highest combined total though, so they get another 2 points. They've now called a timeout. Each team is allowed 1 timeout of 30 seconds. Essentially the other team as well can use that time to their advantage if you like, but I think the coach is surely just saying, come on guys, we're 2 points away from a gold medal here. And it'll be India's 4th medal of this World Cup. They are 2nd in the medals table at the moment, behind Ukraine.
Start.
Can Iraq even get off the board? Manish Narwal has absolutely bossed this final. Robina Francis has been improving though over the last few shots. It's 14 points to 0. An 18.9 total from Iraq. Will it be enough? Or 6.4 from Abina Francis of India and a 10.4 from Manish Narwal. So for the very first time after the timeout was called, did it disrupt them? Was it perhaps the ideal time for the timeout? These are all the tactics that go on now in mixed team events like this. India are only 2 points away from a gold medal. I think Iraq now, yeah, I thought they might. They've called their timeout because they're off the board. They've got 2 points. It now means, though, that Iraq pretty much, have got to win every single round, every single series. This would be incredible. It would just be in the catastrophical category of categorically amazing if they were to pull this off. With the way Manish Narwal's been shooting, though, let's see what the Indian team can come up with here. There's Sara Al-Shabani. It's the 9th series. A 9.9 from Abina Francis of India. What can Al-Shabani come up with? A 10.7. Oh, Manish Narwal with a 10.4 and a 9.5. Which means they've just done it. It's incredible by 0.1. The Indian total is 20.3, 0.1 higher than Iraq. So that means that India have another gold medal in this World Cup. Look at the teammates there nodding to each other. The Indian team cheering, and rightly so. They've now bagged their 4th medal of this World Cup. It's another gold. It puts them still in 2nd position in the medals table behind Ukraine. But once again, India have shown their absolute dominance and class of the world of pistol shooting. And it's another gold medal for India. The silver medalists from Iraq, Sara Al-Shabani and Ali Musa, get the silver medal. There they are. And earlier on today, the bronze medalists, Samitha Pathak and Sinraj of India, lost out to the silver medalists, the Ukrainian team. There they are. They're just coming into our shots now. Irina Liahu and Oleski Denyusuk.
Ceremony will follow in just a few moments over at the podium. But we'll just put the cameras, get our teams together in the...
So the athletes will just line up now for their photos.
One by one. Race yourself.
And certainly, if you were supporting the Indian team, then I'm sure you absolutely loved that gold medal match.
The medalists for the P6 mixed team 10-meter air pistol SH1 event.
So the photographs are taken then.
The bronze medal.
There are
Ukraine.
the winning gold medalists. The announcer Jenny Stangroom just announcing the Ukrainian team as bronze medalists. That's Irina Liahu and Oleski Denyusuk.
The silver medal.
And the silver medalists going to Iraq, Sara Al-Shabani and Ali Musa. There they are, waving to the crowd. Rightly so. I would do too if I picked up a silver.
Representing India.
And I'd probably go even more berserk if I was to win a gold medal. The gold medalists, there they are, waving to the crowd here in Munich. Representing India, Rabina Francis and Manish Narwal, the gold medalists in this mixed team 10-meter air pistol SH1 gold medal match here in Munich at the 2022 WSPS World Cup. There you go, that's how it finished. Another medal for India. Iraq have picked up a silver, and Ukraine, it's another medal. This time, it's a bronze. It means Ukraine are leading the medals table. They have 2 golds, 2 bronze, and 1 silver. One of those golds, of course, has been won now in a mixed team event, so 5 medals in total. India now on 4 medals, with 2 golds, 1 silver. And another silver medal there. Sorry, another gold medal even from the mixed team event. There they are. I think Manish there really did help along. But that's what mixed team events are about. That's why you're a team. You both work together. It's not an individual category. It's very much a team event, and rightly so. So the coaches now just congratulating the other medalists. And that's it for now. We'll be back later on this afternoon. We have more coverage for you here at the Munich 2022 WSPS World Cup. We'll be back later on this afternoon at 2:15 local German time for the 10-metre air rifle standing final. So from myself, Rory McAllister, and all the team here that have brought you this coverage, we'll see you later on at 2:15, 2:15 for the next event here at the Munich 2022 WSPS World Cup. Cheerio for now.